Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And just because of the Great Chase, that's an event we have at the moment, I thought now is the perfect time to finally make my shipyard video. And yes, I don't mean the building, I mean the armadas. Because shipyards are armadas you can do once you have the Monovine. And with the Thalaran event, a lot of more people will probably have a Monovine by now than before. And so it's a very good time to do that. The armadas are in the space where the Texas class hostiles are, where the Monovine is. And so that's the area here next to the Federation space. And the lowest ones are in Melruan, and they are level 40. We can have a quick look in the system. You will wonder why my ships are not in the system, but we come to that in a second. Those are the automated shipyards, and they are solo armadas like the Dominion and the Borg ones. I talked about them a little bit when I did the video on the Monovine when it came out. And they are Texas class hostiles, and that's why it's important, not only because you only can get the directives for them via the Monovine Refinery, but also you need the Monovine to beat these things. As I said, the 40 are the lowest ones, and now they are easy to beat for me, but that's fine for this first video. But you know, because of my former videos, that when you fly into the system, Texas class ships will attack you out of revenge, so to speak. And so we need to use one thing I talked about in one of my very early videos, and that's how to get rid of the chasers. But for this, we jump in with all three ships we need for a solo armada at the same time. And the first one that comes in will definitely be attacked by a Texas class sentry. And then we have to use the old trick. But that's why what I wanted to show, you cannot just send the ships there and then at some point when you have the time go there and do the armada. No, you have to take care of it when they come in. So we will see in a second which ship will be attacked, and then we have to do the chaser trick. Or the second chaser trick. If it's the Monovine, we could do something else and use a bug, but in this case it is the Corinar that is targeted, so the Corinar has come into the system first, obviously. So then let's just click at some point further away. The sentry should be flying. No, it's not. I didn't fly further away, I flew towards it. And so that is not a good thing. So I have to trick it a bit, because they are fast. And if I do this, I don't know if I'm fast enough. No, I wasn't fast enough. That is something you don't want to see. But it doesn't matter now. I destroyed it, so I have to get rid of the next chaser. I didn't do it very well this time, but I don't need the full strength of the Corinar for the Armada, so it doesn't matter. The important ship here is the Monovine. The solo Armadas work like the others as well, so you would just click it, but now I have to take care of the next chaser. Let's see where it comes from this time. And this time I have to do it properly. So now I just target that point. Last time it was too close to me. And then just stop the warp out, and the chaser should stop there at the point about where that is. There you see, and you have to wait until the red circle is gone, and then we can just fly. And that's what we do now. I just sent them over because the game crashes a lot still on iOS. So I want to have them closed, that I still have the time to do the Armada with all the ships in case the game crashes and I have to restart the game. That happened during solo armadas in the last days. I had to do a lot of solo armadas, obviously, for the Great Chase. I'm not very good at today's Great Chase, because at some point you will run out of directives, and I just saved these directives here for this video. So these are the automated shipyards. The rewards are shipyard credits, and they are really important because you can exchange them for refined crystal, gas and ore in the Monaveen refinery. And so shipyards are quite good for all the lack of materials you usually have. The problem is on combat start, the automated shipyard increases its isolytic damage by 30%, and that is not nice, and that's a reason why, at least in the beginning, you will need a Monaveen to beat that thing. And it costs 500 directives, and as I said, I saved those directives for this video so that I can show you, and it takes 90 seconds. So that's a short one, that's a solo one, that's nice. And it's the same like with the other solos. You can join with 3 ships. I mean, you can send more, but only your 3 strongest will then take part. And then you will see what happens. So let's just all ships enter the Armada, and in 90 seconds we'll see what happens. As I said, these automated shipyards are just like normal solo armadas, and the rewards are something I really need at the moment. So I'm not angry that I had to do them now. Usually I save the directives for Monaveen events, which regularly come, or at least regularly came last year, and so I had a number of them. I neglected the Monaveen a little bit because there's so much to do in this game, but I should take a little bit more care of my Monaveen in the future. I saw that on the Great Chase. This is the only automated shipyard I can do for the Great Chase, and that will bring me 5,000 points, but that is not even 10% of the points I need for that. And so I definitely need to auto level my Monaveen more to get more directives. You exchange it in the refinery, as I said. I did a Monaveen video where I got into more details. That's why I'm not doing that now. But I wanted to show you the shipyards, and then I will show you the battle log as well, because they are doing some damage in the beginning. And that's, as I said, these are the smallest ones. And a lot of people were asking again, what are shipyard armadas? Because they saw it in the Great Chase, and this is what it is. It's automated shipyards. So we survived, and let's have a look at the battle protocol for a second. So the damage is not very high. I said I did the small one just for you, so everything will work. And you see, I have a lot of officers that trigger, but you see that this automated shipyard is not that bad, but it mitigates a lot of damage, as you can see. So very early, it's not really nice, but you see I could beat it easily. That's because it's the small ones. When the Monaveen came out, I did have my problems in beating these things. So I was not on the level I'm now. And it took me quite some time to do that, and to figure it all out. I did it in the beginning, but my ships got much more damage than they do now, because I have completely different ships now, or in parts I have different ships, and my Monaveen is much stronger, and so on. But those are the automated shipyards you need also for the Great Chase, and they are to find here. Of course, now I can do bigger, and we can just see. I usually don't open the chest so early, but just to show how much we got chest-wise, again, it's nothing from this Armada, so we only got it immediately, because I didn't look here. No, there's nothing with chests or anything. So it's just the rewards you see here. And then you go to the refinery and go to the Monaveen refinery, and then you see the automated shipyard exchange. I will definitely not have enough. I will have enough once I get back home, because I need 14.4K for the next exchange, and I've got 14.2. And I don't know, I guess the monovine it is. And what I earned is split over the ships. The most was, no, the most is in the Corinar. And there it is. And so when I get back home with my ships, then I will have enough for the next exchange. And that is something I really like. But I also have to send out the monovine again for auto leveling and getting a lot of stuff to get more directives, because that's what I need at the moment, that is directives. By the way, if you have your experiences with automated shipyards or have questions about it, of course, always leave a comment. You know that I have a look there regularly, and if I can, I will answer your questions. And if you have requests for videos, of course, you can leave a comment as well. And if you want to talk about the current crashings of the iOS version, you can leave a comment as well. But that was not a part, so it just happened in the end of the video after we did the Armada, so no harm done this time. But that's live on this game. And I have to emphasize it again, I will not edit this out, because this is the realistic gameplay as it happens. But also, I do love this game. That's why I still play this game and why I do videos about it. So it's just not that I'm sugarcoating anything. This happens, and I want people to see what really happens in the game. And so I will not edit this out and let you judge about it. And maybe Scopely this year, with their quality over quantity promise, will finally fix that, but we will see. Talking about seeing, if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.